I have been singing Mortal Kombat 11's praises since the day it came out, and now after several updates, several character additions, this game is better than ever. It's only improved over time. We've had Combat Pack 1 that's added several characters, and of course I knew we would get more characters in the future. They're not quite done with this game just yet. But we're getting so much more than that with this Aftermath expansion pack that's coming out. Mortal Kombat still continues to be king in the field of fighting game storytelling. This is the first ever campaign story expansion in its history. One question I had when the story ended was, where does it go from here? And it seems that Aftermath is going to dip its toes into that story point and show us what happens immediately after the ending. Spoilers ahead for the campaign, by the way, but the game's been out for a little while. By the end of the game, Liu Kang has become a badass fire god, and Raiden gave up his immortality to work alongside Liu Kang as a regular human. And Liu Kang also defeated Kronika, taking over her role as being responsible for time. The story ends with a question: how is Liu Kang going to shape the new timeline and the future of the Mortal Kombat universe? Turns out that it's not so simple.
Cease, Liu Kang, before you doom us all.
Shang Tsung?
In defeating Kronika, you destroyed her crown. Without it, you can't restart history. Send me into the past to steal the crown from my island before the hourglass shatters.
Why are we listening to this snake?
Because I am a snake who's toiled beside Kronika, learning her secrets. I know them.
So now Liu Kang and friends are forced to trust that Shang Tsung is telling the truth, and he'll obviously be taking advantage of the situation for his own benefit. I love that even Fujin is just wondering when he's going to turn on them.
I must ask, sorcerer, how long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
Speaking of Fujin, he's being added as a playable combatant, finally, after so many fan requests to see his return. He's such a cool character, and he's only been in the Sub-Zero game as a boss. He showed up in Mortal Kombat 4/Gold as a playable character, and then of course in Armageddon next to everybody else. He was in Mortal Kombat X, but he wasn't even playable in that, sadly. Thank you for giving us back the Wind God Fujin. Shiva is back in here, no surprise. She was also a key character in the story, and fun fact here, Shiva and Fujin were both part of the original leak, so it seems that it was crazy accurate. Sindel has already been added as a character, but this is her official story introduction into MK11. She did have her DLC appearance and DLC ending, which all wasn't necessarily canon to the story. I wonder if this version of Sindel is going to be the one we all know and love, where she was a caring mother that sacrificed herself to save Earthrealm, or is it going to be that weird alternate version of her that the DLC introduced, where she's more bloodthirsty? I want the classic version of Sindel back, so I'm hoping they listened to fans and went with that. But the biggest what the hell moment in this newly released trailer is the introduction of...
Hinton, need backup now! You are under arrest, dirtbag.
RoboCop has been added into Mortal Kombat 11. How awesome is that? We are back in the 90s, and let's not forget that Terminator's in here. So once again, we can do RoboCop versus Terminator. With the pre-order, you get new character skins, and there's 3 new skin packs releasing over time that won't be available at launch. The Aftermath expansion releases digitally on May 26th, and I hope there's a significant amount of single-player content in there, because it does seem a little expensive. I think $29.99 would have been a little more reasonable, but what do I know? There's a couple purchasing options. Players that already have MK11 and the first Combat Pack can get the $39.99 upgrade pass. That gets you all the Aftermath content, so $40. That's both the story DLC and the Combat Pack 2 characters. If you're brand new to MK11 and want everything, there's the Aftermath Collection for $59.99. So that's all the paid content. Some good news is that everyone is getting a free update, whether you buy Aftermath or not. New stages are being added into the game. 2 confirmed so far are the Deadpool and the Soul Chamber, both for Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3, and of course we're also in Mortal Kombat 9 remade. And I really miss stage fatalities. Those are back too. The Aftermath trailer showed one of them off in the Deadpool, where Sub-Zero uppercuts Scorpion into a hook and then he gets lowered into a pool of acid. And something I thought would never see are friendships back. Instead of brutally murdering your opponent, you could end the match with a goofy, friendly gesture. These have always been hilarious to me. Scorpion spearing a huge teddy bear for a hug, Kano cooking some shrimp on the Barbie, which, by the way, I've actually heard that's not really an Australian thing at all. So if I have any Australian viewers out there, let me know in the comments how BS that is or not. Noob Saibot uses his clones to jump rope. I'm pumped to see what other ridiculousness these characters do. Can we have Animalities back too? Those were awesome. But that was today's huge Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath info drop. A lot of cool updates, new additions, new characters, and an expansion of the story that hopefully is worth the $40. I will be streaming it on this channel Wednesday after release, so if you're undecided and you want to check it out for yourselves, you're welcome to come hang out on my stream and see it. Leave me your comments down below on the new additions to Mortal Kombat 11, and what other characters do you want to see? I'm still waiting for Mileena and Rain. I know that's beating a dead horse, but I'm not going to stop. I'll catch you guys later. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.